side. So green lights here will indicate 8:10. I mentioned only 6 men so far this season have gone inside that, and the white lights will be a Czechia national record. Men's 3,000 steeplechase to a nice reception from the crowd. Langat and Konez going to the front, almost side by side. And Carson Williams, 15th in Stockholm, deciding to pay close attention. Formont just behind him as well. I was just watching his developments in the last couple of years. World University Games cross-country bronze a couple of years ago. And I do like the steeplechase, Rosie, because you've got 1,500 metre runners stepping up, potential 5,000 metre runners who are converted to the steeple stepping down, and you can never rule out those who've got a great winter base with cross-country, and Formont is certainly one of those.
Yeah, it's known as the cross-country of the track, isn't it? And rightly so. It is such a grueling event that base is so important. You have to be able to just keep plugging away. It becomes very technical as well, that water jump. The only wet barrier per lap, the other 4 are dry, of course. But it does get so difficult to keep launching yourself over it and maintaining that speed. But everyone doing so pretty well here. Very little disruption into the barrier. Each athlete looking pretty comfortable and maintaining that rhythm, that stride that is so important. The more you can maintain that, the more you preserve your energy and help reduce the fatigue.
Well, and it's around about, what, 8:11, 8:12. They're just a shade inside 33 seconds at the very first checkpoint. So they're doing a good job, these two pacemakers. I wonder if we'll get any insight as to the birthday celebrations of Jan Zalesny. 60 today, the world record holder and multiple world and Olympic champion. Ostrava keen to celebrate his great achievements. So 1:38 at 600. Yeah, so around about good running by the pacemakers. We'll just keep half an eye on the home athlete of Vish, see whether he can delight this home crowd with a national record. Ben Yazide looks comfortable there, just on the left of picture. Now he's on the bottom with that purple strip. He's in a roundabout, well, he's in 3rd place in the race proper. If you just count the 2 pacemakers, it's Williams leading from Formont, and Ben Yazide just looks very comfortable, as you'd expect. 6th in Rabat with 8:10, 4th in Stockholm with 8:13, so he's absolutely within his comfort blanket. And El Mustafa also running well. The Moroccans packing in the middle of the field. So Langat's duties are done, and it's up to Konez now just to keep things going. .249 for the first kilometre for Damian Vish. So I'm not sure he's going to be breaking that Czechia national record unless he suddenly does something very special in the second 2 sets of 1K. Well, little by little, Rosie, this group is being whittled down. Only 7 now, chasing that early pace from Wilberforce Konez, who doubtless will step aside rather shortly.
Yeah, it's just starting to dwindle in that front pack, and as we go along, more and more will begin to drop off. The steeplechase is relentless, and you can see there's a break again coming there. 3 athletes just being cut adrift, and that gap will begin to open up even more, and each barrier an opportunity to open that gap, or for the chasers to try and close it. The more efficient you can be, the more impactful those barriers become. They really can be an excellent place to make a break or deploy some tactics. Fairmont looking strong now as Kones begins to move wide. And the race will properly begin.
Yes, Kones steps off the track. 3 to go. Fairmont showing that cross-country strength. 8:18, but I mean, a mark of how good that race was in Rabat. Honestly, it was brilliant to watch. He was only 14th with 8:18. Ben Yazideh running well, Tintouf, and it's Zoglami, Osama Zoglami, European silver medalist in 2022. He's the other athlete joining the leading trio. Williams in the black, you could just make him out. He's a tall figure. He's trying to close the gap, but these four are away and clear. And that was a little bit tired from Zoglami, his twin brother, just in front of El Mustafa. Now these four coming round with 2 laps to go this time. And you just get the feeling they're steeling themselves for a big burn-up. Certainly Ben Yazideh looking very comfortable on Fairmont's shoulder there in second place. You get the feeling he's waiting to pounce.
You absolutely do, and these four just pushing on that lead, and now it looks like Ben Yazideh he's itching to, there we go, he's take the lead. And now it's going to really start to turn up. What can the others do to respond to it? And Fairmont begins to just go backwards slightly. He's going to have to really fight to hold on here. He needs to just cling on to the back of these guys and rally himself through the next couple of 100 meters before he gets a sense for the finish line.
Well, this is going to be a very enjoyable burn-up. Ben Yazideh looks very comfortable, but he can't see what Tintouf's doing behind him. Zoglami has come past the now grimacing Fairmont. They take the bell in the men's 3,000-metre steeplechase here in the 65th anniversary edition of the Ostrava Golden Spike meeting. Ben Yazideh, the African Championship silver medalist, looks over his shoulder. Tintouf might well be beaten here. Tintouf ran really well to win Turku, but Ben Yazideh, glancing at the big screen, looks very comfortable. And actually Tintouf is in danger of getting caught here by Zoglami, who's running really well in third. Just 2 barriers to go for the African Championship silver medalist. Nicely taken. Tintouf now does have a gap, and it'll be a big burn-up between Fairmont and Zoglami for third. Tintouf's trying to close, but it's too little too late. Ben Yazideh 6th in Rabat, 4th in Stockholm. Ooh, just needs to make sure. Wowee! It was a shade inside 8:10. I'm not quite sure he realised how fast Tintouf was closing. He did win, but if I was his coach, I'd be saying, listen, do all that when you've actually crossed the finish line. Tintouf rewarded with a PB, just 1600ths behind Ben Yazideh. Good run from Zoglami, 8:13.10. That's a massive season's best. And excellent running from Fairmont as well. Not too far outside his PB. But what on earth was he thinking with 5 or 6 meters to go? Because Tintouf was starting to close. And I think when he watches that replay, he'll take a little lesson to himself. Let's celebrate when the job is actually numerically done. This is nuts.
That is just wild from Ben Yazideh. Enjoy your celebration, enjoy your win by all means, but my goodness me, did that make me cringe. Oh, that is really cutting it fine, isn't it? My goodness.
I mean, yeah, okay, nerves of steel, but I don't know. If I was his coach, I'd be going nuts.
Yeah, so would I. So would I. You've got to have it completely locked down, and I just wonder, did he think that Tintouf just didn't have as much left? Or I don't know. We'll never know. but that was a very risky move. Excellent run from Fairmont as well. He did a lot of the work after that pacemaker dropped out, and he did struggle in the last 600 metres or so, but a brilliant job to hold on to fourth, the season's best, and Zaglami in third as well.
Well, Ben Yazidi, although he stopped before the line, he was inside 8:10. Excellent win for him. Tintouf second, and Zaglami completing the 1-2-3.